How about that Martin Truex, baby? Yeah, that's how you rock that NASCAR. That's how you race that thing at Dover, baby. Yeah, that's how you do it. Of course, we knew he was going to win Dover. He's going to win Charlotte, too. How about that? Well, I already knew he was winning Dover. I had
You've got mail.
no fucking where he won so bit. That's his track. He grew up driving on. He's from New Jersey. My boy's from New Jersey. He grew up. The closest track was right there in Dover, besides them dirt tracks and shit. And Truex just dominated Dover. Of course, I knew he was going to do that. He'll dominate Martinsville at the time. Well, boys, lucky he pitted. He finished second this year. Dominated last year, second this year. He just got his win for the playoffs. He wins this year. He's already retiring, so I'm going back to my pension team. I hate Brad Keselowski, that fucking gingerbread-headed motherfucker. It ain't good racing unless he wins. Tony Stewart Jr. Tony Stewart Jr. It ain't good racing out there. That's out here today. Just happened out there. And, oh, fuck you. They did me like that there. They just turned me on the top. And I don't know how to race, but that motherfucker drives that 19 car. He can fucking race, boy.
You've got mail.
Hell yes. Playoffs, baby. Automatically. And he's already almost ready to take the points lead over. I got this at the Daytona 500. My son brought it back home to me. He said, Dad, I had to bring you a Truex shirt. I said, oh, yeah. Dad loves that boy. See what I mean? It's like, I had to get you a Truex. I said, I know. I've liked Truex since DI hired Martin Truex. Rusty tired that year. I said, I'm going to pick a rookie. I said, I'll go with Dale Hunter Enterprise. I'll go with that Martin Truex Jr. kid. And now everybody is on his bandwagon. Not this cat. This cat's been with this boy since the beginning. And that's what I love to brag about. Just like I'm a Browns fan, you know. Carhartt motherfucking certified. I don't turn my back on nothing. I don't sit here and split lies and this and that. They're showing pictures when I was all on drugs and shit with bitches and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah. Look at the fucking rock castle now, bitch. Come get some. Come get some. We finished the video today. Now it just has to be loaded. The call-out video. They're starting to piss me off so bad. Now I'm like, why even show up there? Just knock a motherfucker out. Because in 2 days, I go to court. And guess what? Guarantee you, everything gets dismissed. I walk from that courtroom. And I can walk to any state I want to while I stay here. And if I get that done, my ass ain't going to stay here and fight no fucking redneck brawl for, what is it, $100 to win? I fight for thousands. 8,000 is the prize. It's 5,000 or 8,000 for the rough and rowdy. So that's what I'm more to, you know. Tattoos, this and that. Motherfucker, I'll cover it up as soon as I get home. Got tattoo guns. I mean, come on. Not much. Ed, where you at, brother? Got a nice phone for sale. Got another one, see it? They keep bringing them to me, man. Them crackheads be like, here, man, I can't break this. I went, he said, how the fuck did you just do that? I said, that's called intelligence. That's what it's called. Paying attention to what you watch in the future, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got about fucking 6, 7 o'clock this morning, bro. You know what I mean? You know me. I went down there, wait till you see that. I almost paid the pistol and stuff off, you know. It's not mine, ain't nothing like that, because of where I'm on that bond, all that good stuff. But got it almost paid off. It's a P3 26 hour 40 caliber. You know what I mean? The number 1 issued, police issued military pistol last year, and by the Navy SEALs. I don't want a damn thing for my SIG. I told you I'd sell you that one for. You know what I mean? And that's a firm price. Junior said he would never sell that guitar. He was talking about it again. He said he's crazy for X. And I was like, he said, that's why I never answered you back. I was like, we was wanting to know yes or no, so we could, you know. You're not going to find one unless it's goddamn a Ridge Runner for $700 down here, cuz. You got to think. Look how much more salt in Minnesota is used on the roads. X-Stan, he's in here. It eats the body and shit more, buddy. You know what I mean? You're in a state where cars are going to cost more because they're in better condition. What's up, Sean? Not much. But, you know what I mean? But that's why I asked you your age and stuff. My son's older than you, buddy. You know what I mean? And you want to come party with the whites. That, I cracked the fuck up. I've had little girls ask me to take them to prom. Everything. You get that Jeep running? And sell that Jeep to him, Josh. Right there, $700, bud. I told you to get to run to straight 6. Just took care of some bills and shit, Daniel. No, I don't get no SSI fucking shit. Cross you lost, Twins, Derkie wins. Every time. I bought this. I'm getting ready to do somebody's hair that's a female because they've seen all, like, every work I've done on my mom's. Everybody others are like, I want you to do my fucking hair. No problem. Son, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? That's called oh, man, I'm stuttering. It's so funny. Contributing alcohol to minors. You think I would do something like that? My son's 17, buddy. He's going to look dead at you and be like, son, you're 15. You're fucking washing your life away. That's what you will hear from Derkie Jr. You know what I mean? He will not smoke marijuana, cigarettes, drink nothing. Thank you, Jason. Straight 60s you cannot beat, son. Then tell me why my son's legs are just goddamn bigger around. He's bigger than I am at 17, son. Yes, I do hair. I do women's hair. You know what I mean? I know what makeups y'all like. You like Urban Decay, Naked Afraid, Larac. You want me to keep going, sweetie? I bet you're like, what the fuck? How do you just know all that? Which palette you want? Shadow 1, 2, 3? Or the new dark? See what I'm saying? But it's like, what? You even know? Yeah, I know all that stuff. Because if you love a girl and you shop for a girl, you really put into what she wants. And you listen to her. You see what I mean? No, I am a wife, sweetheart. What are you talking about? Put me to sleep. Your grandma might be a wife, son, but you're 15 years old. Ain't no white in this fucking county going to give you anything. You're a child. You're a child. That's what I was going to tell you, man. You know what I mean? You're more than likely to invite it to drink some Coca-Cola and eat some potato chips. You ask my cousin right there, Josh. How do I feel about people underage on drugs, things like that, son? You know what I mean? There's nobody here going to incriminate themselves to be put in that goddamn hellhole. You know? I bet, see, you're like, oh, when you find the right one, because listen, they just, and fuckboys, they just hear. They don't listen to what their woman's actually saying. I just want makeup and look at boss and goddamn fucking, check 283. You mean 289? You mean the 289, bro, not a 283. The 289, the 302 is almost the same exact engine, son. Been doing women's hair and shit. Actually, my cousin is in here. He's a guy. The only body who'll let him touch his hair with clippers or anything. Right here. Same as my other 4 cousins. I was offered to go to, you know,
You've got mail.
A barber said he would pay for my schooling and everything if I'd take his shop over. You know. I know a lot about cars too. I got a fucking Fox body Mustang sitting right there, son. This dude was like, oh, they only much, you know, this and that. And not really, the 93 Cobra is one of the fastest fucking Mustangs that exist. That's why they only made 300 and some of them. Know your shit. SBT, baby. Oh, you're talking about cammed out, and you're talking about stroked out, brother. Not cammed. It had to be stroked out and to home them pistons bigger. I have the gauge readers for the symmetric, everything. You know what I mean? For your piston size, all that. I don't run nothing that says 350 cam. I run a stage 3 cam and a 302 Boss. With hooker headers into fucking glass packs into a beautiful exhaust. That's why my car just crackles. Yeah, I've had 4 black ones, 3 white ones, and a couple red ones, you know what I mean? It's not telling me how many people's in my room or nothing, you know what I mean? That car's a 1988. Go look at your car, your daily drivers, guys. I guarantee that my Mustang has less mileage on it, and it's an 88. I hate them LS motors, man. That's the ugliest swap any day. You know what I mean? First on race day, also found on road dead, fucked over, rebuilt Dodge, you know what I mean? 19 people, okay. It's not even telling me nothing, you know what I mean? I can see a lot of things about even Cadillacs, Chevrolets, I got saying, you know what I mean? Things like that. Man, I never made sense of the Camry in NASCAR, you know. My box body has 54,000 original, son. 54,000. My mom's car's a 2018 with 100,000+ miles. Let me know one of y'all's daily drivers has less miles than that 88 out there. That's 34 years old. 54,000. I'll take a fucking picture, show you. Bam, 54,000. And the way I did mine original. That's not bad for a Fox body. What the fuck are you talking? It's a 34-year-old car, buddy. I like them 6-packs, man. Remember the 6-pack the Pontiac had and the 450? Yeah, there you go. The 6-packs. That's bad. We got a Texas Pete V8 North. You got a Fox body? I was offered 10 grand and a fucking Camaro with a LS1 in it, and I told him to take that piece. I said, let's race for titles. He was like, fuck no. He said, you'll leave me. I said, 1/4 mile, let's hit it right now. He said, nope, no thank you. I was like, okay, then shut up. But when I really raced, I owned a Banshee with a cheetah kit on it. I'm like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just not an LSX fan, because you know that. I watched my dad build fucking 289s that would jump pop cans. It's how you build your engine. You know that well as I do, cuz I'm just never, I don't like that swapping to older cars and shit. That's not original. My dad stayed original, you know what I mean? You want that fucking carburetor look. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I didn't like about that old one you did. You know what I mean? Shit, I had a Trans Am with a 6.6, 600 in it. That's the one Gina Canterbury had. The only thing I didn't like about it was firing packs and shit.
You've got mail.
Because it don't make it look original, cuz, you know what I mean? That's what I was telling Bub. I was like, that's beautiful. I love it. He didn't like the paint. I was like, dude, that paint's amazing. I love that color. You know what I mean? He ain't used to matte it like we are these days. You get what I'm saying? Stan? I was like, buddy, it's different strokes, different folks. If that person wanted them cars like that, that's how my cousin would fix that car. You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, the Coyote's a good engine, absolutely. But look at the Super Snake.
You've got mail.
Stock. 1,100 horsepower, my friend. The guy on Motor Trend, he says, I almost pissed on myself. And that was 2012. The new one, well, we're in NASCAR, we could stay on the fucking track. If it had wings, it'd probably fly. There's no car, I don't think, on the road besides them Lamborghinis and shit. I'm a big Porsche fan because they're light like a Fox body. That's all engine. That's a 4-cylinder in a 1,000-pound car. If that, you know? That's what makes them so fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's 260,000 miles. That car's getting ready to die, son. Say, shoot me. You know what I mean? You got to take care of your vehicle. Your vehicle won't take care of you. I got the Mustang up on the standards right now because wheels off, everything. I've been sanding it. Getting ready to throw that black on it. You should see like the original. I'll put everything original back in mine. Only thing ain't original is that start button. You know that. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, man. You know what I mean? You just know I've always been I sat and watched my daddy work on him. You know what I mean? That's what he loved, and that's just in the blood to like that car. You know what I mean? Okay, your box body has what? And I guarantee it's an automatic, more than likely. And what model is it? Because they only made a box body from 77 to 93. That's my cousin. He's a car builder. 77 to 93. 93 to 2004 in your coupe. Am I wrong, Stan? 64 and a half. They discontinued it. The first Mustang was a 65 because just like the Pinto, the gas was in the rear end and caught on fire. Tell me I'm wrong about anything I'm saying. My cousin builds cars, and he'll tell you I'm speaking every word of truth right there. 77 to 93, baby. The Cobra come with the first hatchback and made the last box body hatchback. I don't like a notchback. The fastbacks come in the 60s, brother. 68, 67 should be your first one. You know, no, 66. 66. After the 65, they made a 66. Like on the Bullet and shit like that. You see what I mean? I like the Mach 1, 1970 was the beautifulest Mustang I think they ever produced with a 351 Cleveland. That's just my opinion. Everybody has their opinion. 4-speed, 351 Cleveland. Watched one sell for $1 million plus the other day on that car show because that was a Mach 1. You know, there's a Boss also made in that year, the 70 model. No, the 70 model didn't have the squared look, you know what I mean? It had that stripes that came down the sides like this, you know what I mean? No, a 65 is beautiful. That's the only notchback I was going to buy one. Notchbacks are ugly when they're swapped out of a fucking piece of shit full cylinder. LX notchback is what I'm talking about. But a notchback is the ugliest Mustang. Sorry. That's my opinion. They look like a LX. They look like a four-banger trying to be something they're not. You know what I mean? And if you buy a Mustang, you don't buy a V8 or you buy a fucking automatic, your dick is cut off of you.
You've got mail.
I know. Remember, I fell in love with it. And I was like, where the fuck? Who's 68, remember? I already know. If I had the time, I'd have you come and spray mine. But, you know,
You've got mail.
You know. What am I going to be proud of you for? For telling you how to fix your car? That's a straight 6, son. Anybody knows how to work on cars, them motors are that's like a Honda Ford track out there. If you can't work on a straight 6, you should be working on cars. If you can't work on a 302, you shouldn't work on a fucking car. Am I right, Stan? That's what I want to hear right there. GPA up. What'd I tell you about that shit? They will send you away for it, son. They did me. That's what I want to hear. Your grades are up. Now that's what I want to hear. Fuck a car, any car. I'd rather hear that any day, you know. Fucking every time I wash that Mustang, since I wash it and put it on the thing, took the tires off. Because this one boy's got one on Marketplace, cuz. He's got the, you know what I mean, rotors I want. You know what I mean? A 1.5, you have a 2.0. That's passing. You have to have a 2.0 to even play ball. What did I tell you? Just please remain a 2.0. So mine was a 4.0 when I was done with it. Get your ass up there. What I tell you about when you was in school. Don't worry about nothing nobody says until you focus on what you're doing and get it done. And then you're free. See what I'm saying?
You've got mail.
Kids, a lot of children don't look it like that. You know what I mean? That's your goal. You set your goals. What I tell you. Then I tell you could get from drop and make that 0.5 jump straight up. And I guarantee your teachers was very proud of you for that. And look what a person it took for you to listen to. And I get down by the world, buddy. But who did you listen to about that? Because I told you what it can make you in this life and what it can't make you. I done got the colors, cuz. I told you I wanted onyx gloss on the top, and I want that matted on the bottom, and that white. You know where mine says Mustang GT? A lot of people don't know that car says Mustang GT all over it. Yes, it does. That's my cuz. It just blends in with the white. You know what I mean? I like that gray, exactly, that 37 you put on that bub, didn't like that. I said, that flat looks fucking good as hell. You know what I mean? He was like, I don't like that. I was like, well, that's your opinion, that's mine. I don't like the firing packs. He did, see what I'm saying? Different strokes, different folks, buddy. I said, well, Stan does. He gets the car, he tells him, what do you want done to it? I'll set you a base price, boom, bam, boom. He keeps the remainder. I know what my cousin does. He's fucking smart. He's always been great with cars. That's who taught me how to drive a stick, ladies and gentlemen. Stan Gollett. In Cleveland, Ohio. Fucking banging a little fucking Dodge Dart or some shit down the alleys. You know what I mean? Didn't like his Jeep either. Oh shit, don't get me cracking up. Yeah, I could have got that, you know what I mean? But he didn't want. What's that, a Fiesta? Oh, Sue Bob's car. Ford Fiesta. My God, they don't sound like Taco Bell though. You know what I mean? You know, they put a sign up worldwide after that that said, we do not sell cheese sticks or Fiestas. Nationwide, look it up. Taco Bell did. I remember the little fucking tiny car, little fucking 5-speed, man. And he was like, listen to me, this is how you drive it. I picked it up like that, didn't I, cuz? By God, I wanted to know how to drive a stick, you know what I mean? Because I knew as soon as I got 18, I'd be buying Mustangs, and Mustang would be my thing throughout the life. And you better be able to drive a clutch to drive a Mustang, or you're going to get yourself killed real quick. Anytime you got a question, son, just ask her. Don't say, hey, cuz, I got a question. See what I mean? Just say, hey, Plain Bone Thugs. And Wu-Tang Clan, remember? Cream, dollar bills, y'all on that system. Fucking 3 o'clock in the morning smoking bud. Fucking, my the green horn, the fuck of it, don't Clark. Like this. And Stan said, let go of that goddamn clutch, you're gonna get us. Yeah. House speakers in the back. Fucking 18s, man. And 22s. Driving down the street, holding the fucking doors open with their foot and shit so they can hear our shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, we know you in here, you troll, bitch. That's the funny thing, he's kissing my ass. You want to see the ass kissing he's doing on Instagram? Then he tries to redirect it. I said, motherfucker, don't try to talk to me like you cool with me and shit, bitch. I said, I know who you are. I said, my people just slide their thing camera down, record you and send your silly ass videos. How much name have you got off my clout, buddy? Like clout chasing or whatever. I call it cloud chasing because you're chasing the clouds, buddy. I can stop my fucking YouTube right now. Get this guitar wannabe fingers. Guess what I can do? No, I'm just saying this, Liberty. I can unsubscribe, delete it all, and have more subscribers in a week than all of them can. Think about that. Who the fuck are you? Exactly. Guitar fingers. I'm pretty sure if anybody should ever be called that, it'd been Jimi Hendrix. Some motherfucker had guitar fingers. I got guitar fingers. My cousin's got guitar fingers. My cousin Stan owns a studio in his fucking... Get the fuck out of here, people. Know the facts of my family and what we do. Please. We laugh at this dumb shit, you know what I mean? Like the comedy channel we're about to make. You know I can fucking shut them down and press federal charges on them. 15 years in federal prison with a $250,000 SEC fine. That's what I do, cuz. I give them what they want. There's no such thing as bad publicity. All they do, ever since they've started this shit, another whole Facebook filled up with 5,000 people. So I just made another I made another one, and another one. Yeah, the call-out video's been done. Good, Randy. Good, buddy. But you told me like 2 days ago you had 18 days clean or some shit. Quit that relapsing, bro. That's alcohol. That's your biggest temptation. That's your trigger. It's at the fucking store. Edit it. You got a beat and shit to it, bro? You see what I mean? I have everything here to edit shit like that.
You've got mail.
That's exactly right, cuz. Even bad publicity sells. Because I had somebody earlier tell me that's like, dude, I heard you play Nutshell one time with your buddy. He said that's the best time I've ever heard it covered. And to hear that from people that has a great ear for music, means a lot. You see what I'm saying? And that person that said that to me is my biggest inspiration. Not gonna believe that. He's like, you don't think I'm listening to you and shit. He's like, dude. He's like, fuck these people. He's like, you can do something, bro. He's like, you're good. He's like, you and that other boy fucking killed Nutshell. I don't care if you come down Wednesday, bro. Show me what you got there. So, you know what I mean? Let me see what you got. If it's worth throwing out, I'll get it out there for you. You know, add it in. That's to put it on the radio stations and shit. You can't be cussing. You got to beep it, blurt that shit out and shit. If it's worth getting on the radio, I can have that done. I have to hear it first. I just have to hear it. You know what I mean? And when I play guitar, like me and my son was talking, he's like, Dad, when you're solo, you kill it. And he's like, until dummy stole your microphones and stuff. I said, I know, I ordered some new ones. You know which ones I'm talking about too, Stan. My Rockville fucking synthesized mics and shit, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I'm waiting on. The only thing. I'm running my podcast off my old one, you see what I mean? And I had to fucking wire it back together because where she tried to cut and shit. Just so I couldn't make material, you know what I mean? When I do my podcast, you hear me do it on shit like this. And that's how good I edit it through my other shit. Streamlabs, etc. Yeah, bring it down the Jeep and shit, you know what I mean? I'll look at it. Then I'll tell you to plug that hole. That's why it wasn't firing. You're getting too much air in it, son. My cousin will tell you the same thing. There's air, fuel, and fire to start that fucking car. Or truck, Jeep, whatever. That's the three things. I know, cuz. I told you that Walking Away song was beautiful, man. You need to record
You've
that.
got mail.
You need to record that other one and shit, man. I'm telling you, man. Hank the Third don't tell somebody that, you know what I mean, that's their favorite cover and not mean it. You feel me? He said that's the best cover I ever heard of that shit. He said Upchurch gets on there, but does he play a guitar while he's doing it? He said, you sit there and play the guitar the whole time you're doing that show. I was like, it's dun, dun, dun. You know what I mean? It's like fucking 3 chords. That don't matter. A bumper ain't shit, son. Them Jeeps are made for these mountains. Made for them. You can ask my cousin. That's a Jeep Cherokee, son. It's made for it. I had a fucking 95 and a 97. I loved them. With the straight 6s in it. I'll buy the motherfucker off you if it's decent. I'll trade you a 4-wheeler or a bike or something for it. I got that I'm about to get that KTM stand. That KTM 300, dude. SX, 2-stroke. Meaner than fuck. That and a bass boat. You know what I mean? For that F-250 out there. Yeah, doors and shit like that is simple, bro. It depends if you got your hinge fucking bolts and shit. It just depends on a lot of things, man. You know what I mean? And what a car's got to do. Nothing. I'd have every goddamn door off and hitting every fucking mud hole from the way it sounds. I'd have it jacked up and ready for the holiday run because you can't beat a fucking straight 6. And they'll just pull you right out of the mud holes and shit. You know what I mean? If you get stuck, but you better have some fucking tires. Because I went up there in my Cherokee, and I climbed every fucking hill every other truck climbed. Only that Jeep and a Toyota come out hard holler. The only two. A Jeep and a Yoda. All them Chevys and shit with them big wheels. They couldn't get out of the rust, so they just slid back down. And a dune buggy come up it. That dune buggy rode a fucking wheelie up it. That's a fact right there. He was doing donuts on the side of Hell's Hole. And I got the videos. You know how Steve Hell's Hole the long side is? He's sitting there doing donuts on it, dude. That's how bad that dune buggy was. Steve Lambert's that time. I got 2 new batteries down here. I got a top post and a side post for sale. The oil cause it's low. Dude, that's simple shit, bro. Oil, I gotta check the oil. I probably gotta put oil in it, new gas, cause if it's sped up, then I slam the brakes, it will shut off in gear. That's a sensor, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with no oil or something. That's some kind of sensor. What is that, Stan? Tell him what that is. Watch how fast my cousin tells you what that is on a straight 6. I already told you was pulling in too much air, and that's why your truck started. Okay? Listen here. Fucking, if you're going down the road and you slam the brakes off, it'll shut off in gear.
You've got mail.
It sounds like it's not idling right, maybe, or something, or it's not, you know what I mean? It could be a hair out of time, even. You see what I mean? I promise you. I know this shit. You know what I mean? My cousin will tell you about the same shit. You know what I mean? I just chilling, Ed. Where'd you ever end up at, buddy? You've been missing out, I'll tell you that. I told you, I said, all you gonna do is miss out on me. And you've missed out since you've been gone. And I'm like, look here. Got a new phone, I would have traded you. I love everything, son. Brand spanking new. A.G. Graham. You talking about Ivan again, man? All that Grand Am, that one you were showing me. You got to make sure. Tell him make you a video of that car running. Nah, them fucking goddamn things. That's called a OBDM2 converter reader. It goes to a phone. No. You talking about Noah Smith? Noah Smith? Noah Smith. Is that who you're talking about? Did you buy it off of him? I've known Noah Smith my whole life, buddy. Trust me. What the fuck you mean buy a whole new circuit board for a fucking backlight? You don't understand how these trucks run. That's probably the bulb busted. You don't buy a circuit board for the bulb. The only time you buy a circuit board is when they're fucking... Listen to this, man. That's why I gotta help these kids down here. Buy a circuit board for a taillight. You mean a computer that runs the whole shebang? That's not why your taillights are going out, son. Use your fucking head, dude. Just bring it down here. I have your taillights and everything running in a moment. You got a lot of shit guaranteed hooked up wrong. You're young. You don't understand. That don't matter, okay? If that's grounded off anywhere, that taillight ain't gonna come on, son. You know what I mean? Guaranteed the fuse is out of it. Taillight ain't gonna come on. Your truck would not be running if something was wrong with the main computer. You ask my motherfucking cousin right here. Trust me. It wouldn't even fire. You be fucking thinking distributor shit like that. Dude, trust me. I know. Yeah, once we spray that car, cuz, you know what I mean? Oh my God. And I put them new rims on it, that Mustang. I've been offered thousands and thousands the way it sits. Everybody loves that aftermarket tail light I put on it. Remember, I talked about going ahead and doing the headlights like that. And then we're going to go ahead and, you know what I mean, fix that bitch raw, boy. It's going to be raw. I can't wait till you get to drive it. I can't wait till my cousin gets to drive my car, man. You know what I mean? He's never got to drive it, man. I've always wanted him to drive it because he knows these cars. That motherfucker will lay you back in the seat every year. You know how they are. You know what I mean? Roller coaster of love. But I really don't want to cut my vents out to put that in, that customization to put that CD player in. I was thinking me and you could build something that came down and held it there. You see what I mean? Because everything else I got there ready for it. Dude, just put gas in it and bring it down here. I have oils, everything. I mean, welders, everything, bro. You see what I mean? Oh, it ain't got an exhaust system. Oh, dude, you gonna eat your valves and everything up. That motherfucker loud as a German tank. When you hit down at 386. Right or wrong, bub. My cousin just lost one, man. I would have got that in a heartbeat, man, if you would have told me where that was. I would have went and fucking borrowed the money to get that. You know what I mean? I really would have. I like that Jeep. I don't know why you lost that, buddy. I would have been pissed. I've had them taken from me. I've never lost them in the impound. I got cherry bomb, son. You gotta get, what you need to do is throw Dana 35 axles and shit on that Jeep. You know, that's called an XJ Jeep. They call Cherokee a XJ. You know what I mean? It's not a CJ, nothing like that. I know my Jeeps. I know my fucking trucks. It's just... Did you already buy it, though? Is what I'm asking you, bub. Did you buy the car already? You see what I mean? God damn, whoever sold a car like that just needing that fucking already. God damn, their eyes are as big around their $700. Son, I'll take you for a ride in it. I'll scare you to death in your own Jeep. You're being shot. You'd be like, please slow the fuck down. What do you mean slow? Slow's in your blood? I don't know. I'll be jumping these hills, son. That's what them Jeeps are made for, buddy. They're made for the mountains. That's what I try to tell my ex. She would never want to take it in the woods. Until I took it up. You know where I took it? Straight up the pipeline. We're going to cut it straight into hell's whole side road. You can't even get down it now. I went up that motherfucker in that fucking Cherokee. No lift or nothing. Yep, core papers right here. April 26, 2023, Derkie Castle. I was appointed to represent you in the matter currently impending in the Circuit Court of Boone County, West Virginia. This letter shall serve as a reminder that the hearing in this matter is scheduled for blank, 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 blank in the Circuit Court of Boone County, West Virginia. I'm not going to let nobody know when that's going down. Of course, that's in 3 days. Okay, and guess what? Your attendance at the hearing is required in person. We done offered one plea. Now we will probably ask for dismissal. Ooh. Damn, then they gotta pay me back for every P test I've took and everything. Know the laws. Yeah, right there. That's just going around Hell's Hole is probably where you wrote it. I was standing straight up and down on a Kodiak 700, buddy. Them side by side destroyed that road right there. Fucking destroyed it. If anybody needs an alternator for a 350, I got one. Brand new alternator for a 350 4-bolt main. It'd go on a 350 too, you know what I mean, of course, but it came off a 4-bolt main. I bought a 327 off a guy, and before I went up to get it, the motherfucker sold it on me, man. You know? Yeah, I heard about that when he rode that side by side, you know what I mean? It banged him up a little bit and shit. That's what my son's buying. A Can-Am Mr. Maverick. They're $50,000, buddy. 50 grand. Not no fucking 30,000, little 1,000. You know what I mean? This motherfucker's a beast. It's got some kind of supercharged high output system in it and shit. Oh Lord, it's called it. Look it up. A Mr. Maverick. 50,000 fucking dollars, son. That's enough to buy a home. And we told him, you know, we will look at him. You can buy a CF Moto for 12 grand, 1,000. I love them. They're American made. They run good. I like the new Hondas, the Talons. They are fucking nice. That's why they cost so much. Not much on the Renegade. You talking about the bike or the Can-Am Renegade? I don't like the Renegade good as the Maverick. Hell no. Son, you're going to roll and fucking get yourself fucked up. The Renegade's more luxury. Go look into that. You'll see that. The Maverick's the one made for fucking tearing shit apart. That's why it's called a Mr. Maverick. It's a Maverick on steroids. I thought them YX, like Stacey Harris has got, are the best ones. I know what it is. A Can-Am Renegade, bro. I just said they're black just like the Mavericks, but a Maverick will eat them alive. Renegade has shit on Maverick, bro. Go look at how many Renegades has been sold compared to Mavericks. And that'll tell you right there. There's been millions sold compared to fucking thousands of Mavericks. I mean, who's going to buy a fucking Renegade when you can get the baddest motherfucker for 5 more grand? That's just stupid. You know what I mean? In my opinion, is sorry. But look up Can-Am Mr. Maverick. Your jaws are going to drop soon. You'll be like, whoa. That's what we're looking at. Are you ready to test your brain? Ready. I do IQ tests all the time and shit. I don't. Now listen, if I did a Polaris, it'd be the RZR 2-seater, not the 4-seater, with the new suspension. Because the way I get down, I ain't looking for a luxury ride, but I'm looking for something to tear some ass. What the fuck? There's no way. Are you talking about out of the pictures? That's stupid. Out of the animal, the elephant's bigger than anyone there. No tiger bigger than a fucking elephant. That's some weird shit. How to blossom this flower. Rain. That's cool. I like this IQ test. You gotta put the clouds how you want them. Till they condensate. Until they don't. See? How smart I am? That's precipitation, condensation. You know what I mean? That shit's very easy if you paid attention to it in science. Very easy. What a lovely flower. I bet. I grow them. Very lovely. Yeah, they put that new suspension on the RZR, but I ain't buying a 4-seater and shit because, you know what I mean? I'm a climber, buddy. I ain't going on a holiday run to sit there and take pictures, you feel me? Motherfuckers gonna be taking pictures of me. That's why I got a Banshee and shit. When I blowed my Banshee up at one time, was saving that girl's life, it got crushed by the side-by-side. Because we all put our bikes, and the fastest one, everybody pointed at that Banshee. It was like, that's the fastest thing can get her help. And I fucking rode it so hard to help that girl. I blew my 4-wheeler up, you know what I mean? But I had a rebuild that the shop had to do on it. And when they rebuilt it, what was stressing on the other cylinder, other one out on me. That's all I got to put in is another cylinder. My cousin is what I'm talking about. Okay. This shit. Polaris, dude, I'm not a Polaris or a fucked over rebuilt Dodge, basically. And then side by side. A CF Moto eats a fucking Polaris up. You need to go look at your videos, your specs and shit like I do before I buy anything. A guitar, a gun, you name it. I'm comparing them against each other. Dude, my razors for my blades, they're $11 for one blade plus tax. For a reason. Got a friend zoned by a girl the other night. Zoned? The fuck you mean zoned? Which one is closest to us? That's easy. The fucking moon is way closer than the sun, people. Duh, that's why we make fucking fake moon landings and shit. Cool little game. Let's see what my score was. 100 out, 100%. That's what I saw, motherfucker. Oh, you talking about in the friend zone? I got you now. Hold on. Well, no wonder there's more. There's tricks to everything on this shit. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 2, 4. I'm gonna say 8. Let's see if I get that right. How's that? This is bullshit. That one's got another one over. It's gotta have this. I knew it did. Got one more. What should be right? Bam. I always be fucking with these guys who test, man. You know what I mean? Then that means she don't want to fuck you, homeboy. That means she's just letting you down easy. Putting you in the friend zone. That's exactly what that means. Ask any guys watching this. What's that mean, guys? Tell him. When a girl looks at you, nah, I just want to be friends with you. Well, get the fuck out of my house is what I would have said. Kick rocks, bitch. You know me, bro. I've been like, get the fuck up out of here then. What do you think this is? A free place to lay your fucking head? You're gonna pay that rent some way. Get on your knees. I'm awful, buddy. You know what I mean? I fucking tell them like that too. You best believe I don't. I do. But did you have anybody with you? Other friends? Besides you? Because she wanted to hang out with them, if that's the case. Buddy, women are so fucking easy to read through. It's unreal. You gotta play chess, son. I'm playing chess while y'all young boys are learning how to play checkers still. Learning how to jump me and shit. You see what I'm saying? Just you and her, and she wanted to hang out. Did you have any kind of drug, any marijuana, anything like that? Think about that for a second. You know what I mean? Was it real late at night? I need the details, you know what I mean? Shit. I can't just tell you, you know, exactly, you know, what's going on without fucking details. I'm just telling you what I feel like is going on with that bitch. You know? Feels like she's full of shit and Christmas turkey too to me. That's just me. Okay, model C5L plus. It's a plus. Never had an owner. Okay. No SIM status. No SIM status. IM phone number. No SIM. So that means this phone's unlocked. Okay. 16 gig. Okay. Legal information. I'm looking at some other things. Okay, here's what I want. You can double tap on the bottom of them. That's how you jailbreak them. I don't tell a lot of people this information, what I'm doing right here. I don't know if people know that, but you hit on your build number like 4 times. You are now a developer. You see that? I bet you was like, how the fuck do you just do that? Now I'm jailbreaking the phone. It does have a quad core processor. I was like, this one motherfucker gonna be too fast to not to have a quad core processor in it. It's a fact. Mobile network state disconnected. Okay. SIM status. You see what I'm doing with you guys? I'm jailbreaking it. That way it'll take any card in the world. It's illegal to do, but I know how to do it. And that's SIM's card number 2.
You've got mail.
2 SIM slots. And that's what I like to see because no network, nothing. Okay. Now we go back. I can teach you. I should make videos about this shit, but I'm in trouble. I will when I get off bond. Watch me. Okay, T-Mobile. Yes. That's my carrier. Don't use SIM. Take it off. You're using. Okay, there we go. Exactly. Put the SIM back up. Mobile data. Let's see what it's accessing. No roaming. Mobile data is what I want to see. Access this data. To see where it's getting its data from. And if it's running from 4G to LTE or 5G. You see what I'm saying? 4G. Okay, choose network. Access points. Okay, there's where we want to be.
You've got mail.
Let's see. The APN. Enable display APN. And then you got your proxy. Okay. I can run. This is a jail. This phone don't need jailbroken. That's a good thing about it. See, 3G, 2G, or LTE Auto 4G. So you want to keep it on that always, of course. And then use SIM, but there's no SIM in the fucker. So name, phone number, see, network. Yep. That means it's available for a card. You know what I mean? The way I got this was awesome. You know what I mean? Data saver. Unrestricted data. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just fixing this phone. I've been doing this, you know what I mean, for a minute. Just bullshit with y'all. Call and SMS. T-Mobile temporarily unavailable because it does not have a SIM in. Okay. Exactly. Now we're going to hook it up. You can hook it to your Gmail. Y'all do know that, right? And call forward your own telephone number to your cell phone. Please tell me y'all know that. Non-carrier data usage. Okay, that's what I want to see. Non-carrier, that means it's unlocked. It's never had a carrier in it. And I'm going back in the dates to even see, to make sure. Only thing I mess with on this is the YouTube. Because I listen to music tons and like, I'm like, get it just for that. You know what I mean? I found the motherfucker. Found it. This is the second one I found. And I'll look through it to see if I can find any, you know what I mean? Like photos, if I can bring anything back and know anybody. Nope. It was like somebody just threw his phone down on the ground or something. I was like, what the fuck? First thing I do is I look at the screen. You know what I mean? Sheets. You talking about Morgantown? Sheets in Morgantown or where, bro? Does that just ring a bell? You know what I mean? That rang a big bell when you said Sheets. I can tell you already. Jailbreaking. I'm done. I'm good at this shit, man. Ba-boom. It's open to any carrier anyway, you know what I mean? It's a pretty nice phone. Quad cores. You just need a better card put in about it, if you ask me. Because all this is already installed, you know what I mean? That's a lot of shit. I know, I said Sheets in Morgantown. It's a gas station, buddy. I know that. Spelled with a Z at the end instead of an S. Charleston, Beckley, where? We don't have no fucking Sheets around here, bro. Oh, you talking about Hurricane or whatever? Dude, if you want a girl, I can hook you up with a girl in 5 seconds that lives 30 minutes from there. Get you a rock and you'll get anything you want. Holy shit, I'm sitting here playing cornhole. Yep, I can have you hooked up. 19-year-old won't leave me the fuck alone. Would not leave me alone. I just broke up with my boyfriend. Would you go out with me? You're set. My son's 17, girl. He's old enough to go out with you. You know what I mean? What you're doing is you're looking for a woman, buddy. You gotta let her find you. Don't even look for one of those bitches. Let them find you, buddy. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not lying. Any other guy in here is gonna tell you. I'll send her your way, but I promise you, you gotta let them find you, bro. I'm telling you. If not, I'm playing cornhole for money. Money. Yeah. I'm not playing for that much. No. Okay, get that out of the way. Let's throw some cornhole. Tap to start. Let's do this. Your turn. Oh, god damn, that thing sucks more dick than a prostitute. He hit the wall. That dude did. At least mine hit the fucking board. Oh, I'm kicking this dude's ass major. And we're playing live, you know what I mean? You don't play me in cornhole or horseshoes, motherfucker. Foul. Fuck. I gotta get this game down past what I gotta do. Hold on. What the fuck? He gets a point, he'll be tied. He still can't get it. I won. That was funny. I kicked his ass, you know what I mean? I hit one straight dead in the middle. This digital shit, Shut your big ass mouth. Sounds like somebody sucking on a clip 40 foot long. God damn, how long's that quit that dog just sucking? How about that Martin Truex this weekend? I just can't say enough about that. He got his playoff. He won the first race. This one and finished second last week. Before this, that's my boy. Look with the best you took out like the rest. Searching for a player. The capitalizer. How do I change my name? Okay, here we go. Select your conference. Right here. Confirm, motherfuckers. I don't know. Why do I have to play first? I don't even know how to play this motherfucker. Just chill and learn how to play this fucking game digitally. Oh, they try that shit every day, buddy. What you talking about? Have they tried? Boom, almost right, dead in the middle. I got it figured out now. Everybody will lose to me. This dude's the capitalizer from Massachusetts. Well, you just got capitalized by Boone County, motherfucker. How about that? 2 in the hole. 2 in the bush. He's got one more shot to do something. And guess what? He can't even do nothing to win. Oh my God. I want a rematch. That was lucky as fuck, man. Mine knocked his in. Cornhole. Harley's a joke. She's a troll, bro. I talked to her friend Megan, not her dumbass. She's a joke. She just tries to get information on my family to use on here for their YouTube bullshit. Bunch of that's childish play. You know what I mean? I've never seen fucking kids. I mean, I've seen kids act more mature. Now let's see you win, bitch. Oh, he's throwing right with me, huh? Hell yeah. Now we playing some cornhole, boy. Congratulations. Once you get that year in, brother, let me know. I'll be right there. 2-2. All you gotta do is land one. If I land this one, it's a tie game. We tied. Bam. If he hits, he wins. Lucky bitch had one more bag. He's getting so lucky. Yeah, we're just talking about painting my car. I've been sanding it down to paint and shit. And of course, I still got the blocks body. That car, there's no way that somebody can get that car. You know what I mean? 4-3 on both of them. He beat me by 1 because I don't know the game. This person's like a high-ranked person. Play me on my fucking goddamn PS4 or PS5, motherfucker. You won't get a shot in, a hit in, nothing. Especially on Madden. I will dissect you. I fuck shit up on that game. I don't do this digital shit. You know what I mean? On a phone and shit, I gotta be able to have control. I have a PlayStation 4 brand new Pro for sale for an amazing price with 6 games. I also have an Xbox One for sale. Great prices. Really good prices on both of them. Let me unplug this. Tell me if you guys can hear me. But by God, I'll tell you what. 8 months of sobriety looks good on this motherfucker. Tell you that. And there's only one woman has my attention right now. And she knows who she is. You know what I mean? I've never clicked with a person like this in my life. You know what I mean? Never. I thought I had clicked and found one before, and she did nothing but betray me all the time, but this one is the one, I'm telling you. I go to court, and just like I said, I just read the letter to everyone, and once I'm done with that, old Dirk's getting ready. He's clean, he's focused, and he's very determined. Very determined. My eyes are wide open. My mind is not altered by a drug no more. In your eye, bitch. Harden won that. Used to play for the Rockets, my team. Tripped that wrist, that left hand. What's in this game winner? Look at that wide open 3, the Embiid. That's Harden. He drove him to the rim. Go to court with you for what? If it's Boone County, I'll back you up, of course. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Donna Taylor got caught up in all the shit down here. The prosecutor over 70 cases. Well, I'm one of those 70 cases. You know what I mean? They're at 45 points for Harden. He's turning back into what he used to be. He knows he wants that championship. You know what I mean? Billy's got a chance. I like to see the Knicks get it. Are they still in? I've not been paying attention where I've been so busy, you know. No, I got this. Dude, I got this. No, trust me, no. Got this. I do what I do voluntarily, buddy. You don't see my pupils dilate up on my head, do you? See the light hitting them? They would react if I was on drugs. Ask anybody. That's how you know it, man. I can throw any girl I was ever with, I'll throw my light and just my phone right in her eyes. And fucking pupils dilate bigger than 50 cent pieces. I'm like, you're fucking meth out of your goddamn mind. You know what I mean? And my money's fucking paid for. But I tried. I tried so hard with so many of them. You know what I mean? And they wanted me on that shit. You know what I mean? And then it's just something I just couldn't do no more. You know what I mean? That's just wasn't something I was about. Nothing like that. I can admit everything I did. When they can do that is when you gotta love and help yourself before you can help anyone in this world. You fucking take that to the bank and remember that. Nah, I'm not worried about him because I done told him, you know what I mean? If you're talking about Rainbow Boy, you know what I mean? I guarantee he's gonna drop the beat. He got the fucking word from Derkie, the ODWB. I stopped up there, buddy. I think I didn't. I stopped right at his house and told him, you fuck with my cousin anymore. Fuck with a real man. That's a sheep. This is a wolf. Fuck with me. But I'm feisty, trust me. Very feisty. That's why you come over to Welch and watch me fight the 13th. I can't wait till I see my opponent. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Everyone I've looked at, I'm like, okay, whatever. Just give me the money and so I can leave because it ain't going to be a fucking fight. It's going to be, I hit them, 2 hits. I'm going to hit them, they're going to hit the fucking ground. Straight up. You know what I mean? Standing on the porch. This song right here is beautiful. I'll sing a song for my buddy because he's no longer with us, so I'm going to sing the words for it. Anybody that lived, I want to say this, without a father, and you all know, you always wondered where he was. Take a listen to this song right here. If you always wondered where your daddy was, asking your mommy, this boy died. That's part of New Breed Jesse Howard, and I'm friends with him on Facebook and shit.
This song's about an old buddy of mine. He's not around to tell the story anymore, so
I would have been down that fly every time. God, that kills me, man, because I've lost a few ain't here to tell their stories. Just a baby holding mama real tight in the moonlight, lying in her own bed. Listen what she says. Said, mama, please don't cry. She's crying for her husband. Listen to this shit. I don't know, mom and daddy, he'll be coming home soon. She said, no, son, he'll be gone a while. This shit kills me. Then the days turn, I'll hear it. Then the days turned in. The nights on in. The months on in. Ain't that the truth, guys? Then I said, mama, when's he coming home? Fucking 6 million views in 6 months. And some. We got our own lives to run. For all you worthless fathers out there, listen to this. Because I know what I did. It takes a punk to make him. Can you men, us men raise him?
kids on that first day.
Yes, he did. Settle down now, kids, and listen. Down, listen, real, you all can call no name I want. See the Carhartt, son? Carhartt certified. Do you see Up Church doing that? Taking that guitar and sitting there singing in that? Real musicians do it. Remember this one kid, he stood up and said, my dad's a fireman and he's always ready, by God.
My dad's a fireman, always ready.
And then it was got to my turn. Outlaw Nation, baby. I can feel my little cold heart burn. Cause his daddy wasn't there with me. He said, my life now, where's your daddy? Well, my daddy, I said, never ready. And that was pretty much steady. And Lucy's daddy, guess where? He's been called the devil's right hand. Full-time loser. Of my sweet, dear, sweet mother. Any one of you punks that don't raise your kids, listen. More than she could stand. Any one of you can't raise your kids. That's what you are. You're a full-time loser, motherfucker. Listen to what he says. That's why he ends up in prison, man. Because he didn't have a dad to raise him. A part-time gambling man. That's what all you fucking wannabe daddies are. That's what you are. His buddy wrote that right before he died. So he decided to do it for him. My hat goes off for that. Completely off. I don't tip it, it goes off. Picking up, growing up, not mention all the cranking ups, growing up, dude. That's the 863 New Breed, baby. It only had the chance to make it.
Mama cried as she tried her best with me, but
Never real through. I went to school. If there was a rule, Josh, there's a rule. I was gonna break it. That's me to the T as a young boy. And then the bad at first, and the bad got worse. Don't it always, guys? For long, I was a wanted man. Now he's the devil's right hand. I'm letting you off easy. This ain't easy. With 10 short years, my friend. My brother did a 10-piece. That's not easy. Listen, 2 days. The man of a man that I met 2 days into my 10 years. There's his daddy.
You already knew my name.
He's like, what the fuck?
I asked him how, and he smiled
Real
and
and
said,
said,
I know my own son
anyway. Son, you ain't changed.
Damn, look at you, man.
Listen what he tells his daddy. Remember what he said in school when he didn't have a daddy this segment?
Knew it must have been hard, son,
With your own life to run.
with your own
For all you deadbeat daddies out here. This is dedicated to you from me. No, every minute I miss. Well, then it got to my turn. Now his old heart burns.
I can feel my old broke heart burn.
Remember, it was young, cold heart. Now, smear you in a place like this. He says, no, you never got me ready, and you broke my heart steady.
You broke my heart steady.
You deadbeat fucker. Until I was called the devil's right hand, just like his daddy was. This is one beautiful. Listen what he says. I'm a long gone mother of my sweet child's mother. Because he raised his baby. By God. Yes. Then more than she can stand. But what, now he's in prison. He's a full-time loser like his daddy. I don't care what anybody says, it's the best guy. That kid kills Jelly Roll, he kills all them boys. Part-time gambling, man. My buddy said he sucks. I said, you jealous much, motherfucker? Pretty sure he sings Million Miles, too. That's got 7 million views in a year. Oh, fuck you. Shook the man of the hand my first 2 days into my 10 years. See, he's crying. Listen, the first thing he says, though, guys. The first thing that man says is, I'm singing this song for my buddy because he's not here to sing it no more.
Hi, I'm Chef Stu, and we're
I
in
want
a
y'all to
local
hear that
farmer's
part
market today,
vividly.
and we're going to show people just how delicious it can
Right
be.
here, listen.
This song's about an old buddy of mine. He's not around to tell the story anymore, so I figured I'd tell the story for him.
Damn, man. That hits hard. He died 2 months before he was able to make it. His part of New Breed. And he went Jesse, worked with Jesse. Yeah, and when he does his video, he's got his car hard on. His European mounts, he shows it all. That's my kind of life, man. I love this motherfucker right here. And we're friends on Facebook, and we do speak. The 816, baby. Game 7 thriller. How's it a thriller when it was fucking 3-0? If it went into a shootout, would have been a thriller. I'd have to read your messages, bub. I'm live right now. Joker and a fooler. Smoker and a user. To us called Devil Rising. The song's called Full Time Loser by Jesse Howard, by the way, if anybody wants to know. And New Breed. And listen to Million Miles, listen to, you know what I mean? Things change. I mean, there's so much that he sings. It's great. His solo shit's the best, I think. I'm still pumped up about Martin Truex killing Dover, baby. Yeah, baby. That's how you race a fucking car. I wish they'd let me in one time. One fucking time. I'd lap them motherfuckers. I'd run that motherfucker 200 the whole race. That's what they're built for. Why you run them 200 in the last 50 to try to win? Get ahead, you know what I mean? Don't look back. Then that's when you hit that throttle and you sit there and tweak it around through it. Boom, 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 boom. Kill that motherfucking gas and shit for them extra laps. I've watched that shit my whole life, man, NASCAR. And they're killing another sport. A great sport. Their BPM run to 177 to 220 going to Talladega. That's beats per minute. If I was an old man, they'd be dead having a heart attack behind the wheel. They wear it, it should base between 120, you know what I mean, beats per second. Everybody knows that. If not, your heart is really up. That song touched your heart, didn't it, buddy? I told you it would. I'll send it to you. See, I'm already getting messages about that song. It's like, man, that touched me so much, you know, from my growing up struggles and shit. Yeah, it relates to a lot of people, you know. They relate to it. Just like you said, I hang with the woods. Well, it's only one day soon. New Breed ain't about that, you know what I mean, kind of shit. And New Breed's the one that says it. I'll be song. Fuck, I'll tell you what song it's on, you know what I mean? He said, why wouldn't I hang with you when I'm a woods? When I hang with my woods. Maybe the fuck's Rick, you talking about that wannabe Rick Sanchez motherfucker? Is that who you talking about? Some old man that sits there and tries to gain clout, you know what I mean? Mom said, hi Rick. My name ain't Rick, buddy. I'm Derek. Far from Rick. Lionel, Cecil. We got a troll, boys. About to be the weakest link. Goodbye. His timing change off. I can't wait to make all them motherfuckers eat their words when they see me swinging my arms like motherfuckers out. And then, just like the podcast. Remember the podcast, guys? How many of y'all heard? Oh, that'll never happen. It's available on Spotify and everywhere. It happens. Where's yours, bitch? Oh, I forgot. All you can do is use my name, because if you made a podcast, what would you get? Maybe one hearing for somebody to see even what kind of podcast it was, and when they heard you talk about burning children up alive and shit, I'm pretty sure that podcast gets shut right the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm done with that shit. I'll be making a YouTube video soon to let everybody know exactly what's about to happen. The whole content's going to change around. I don't get on there making GoFundMe's. Derkie's in jail and they even robbed my neighbors for money, right? But I'm a scammer. You want me to have fucking my, that's what I'm going to do in this YouTube video. I'm going to have my neighbors come on there and say, yes, we did. It was, the Beggins boy put it up there. A GoFundMe. They thought me and this boy was friends. And so me started really trying to get me out of jail. Really, motherfucker, please. You scammed them people. Then you made a GoFundMe in your dime wife's name and paid my ex to try to screw her, and she got you. Guess who told her how to get you? Just take a wild guess. That's why you don't fucking like me, because I'm 2 steps ahead of your fat ass wearing goddamn sexual masses. I'll send a little kid said, I love that mask. I was like, oh my god, this dude's gonna send goddamn fucking sex masses to children. Look at your bandana mask. Yeah, that means a blood feud between a family member or someone that's scalding your name. You might want to look at the definition of it, and all you do is scald our names. That's a bandana, you fucking retard. It's a funny thing they don't know shit about definitions, and big don't spell bad. That's that one dude. He's been doing this for almost 5 years, something like that now. I can count back and show you. Almost 5 years. And you know what I mean? I'm going to have to do him like the other dude and just fucking put him in fucking federal prison. I'm a person about not putting people behind bars. You know what I mean? He can settle out and liquidate his house and fucking goddamn do all that, because what does it say right on YouTube? Use no one's content, no copyright infringement, not even a video of theirs into yours, and that's all it is. What's the name say, Liberty, on every one of their videos? Derkie. Add it again, or Derkie. That's how. You're only getting me paid doing that, by the way. You know how many checks I've got since I started doing that shit from YouTube? See that bitch, motherfucker? Completed a certificate of completion. See that, boy? See that, you large ass motherfucker? Here's how he talks. Like I've sucked a dick for 3 weeks, like I'm Sling Blade's daddy and his son with a fucking blonde mullet. Looks like he's fucking Chris Jericho wannabe on crack. For real, man. You know what I mean? Come at me. I dare you, bro. You know what I mean? I dare you. Dare you, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, that's all 3-chord Derkie. At least I can play a chord, motherfucker. That's a funny thing that Hank Jr. just told me. Hank 3 just told me. The best cover of Nutshell he's ever heard was by me and my buddy. Not no church karaoke in it. Sitting there with the music playing, the microphone. Me and my buddy sitting there playing guitars. I got the copy he's talking about. You know what I mean? I'm going to post it so everybody can hear it. He's like, y'all fucking murdered it, man. He was like, that boy, he's like, y'all come with this nasty ass lead. And I was like, yeah, it's Allison in Chains. You know what I mean? I was like, it's not Nirvana. Why would I waste my time? You know what I'm saying? And a part-time game, man. Hey, Beggins. You ain't got that kind of shit they want, you know what I'm saying? That's called a prescription. Let me pull out a bud about fucking long as my arm. That's called a prescription, too. I'm about 60 grams of concentrate and 6 ounces of flour on my possession. Good luck fucking with me, boy. I'll bury you like I buried fat ass fucking, what's his name? There's a boy tried this first, and I guess that Beggins boy caught on to it and kept it going. You see what I mean? But I made one video exposing his criminal record and shit, and we never seen him again. How he made fake pocketbooks. That's what he was in jail for. Copywriting goddamn coach purses. Who goes to that low? You know what I mean? What the fuck? Get out there and fucking be a gangster or something at least. God damn, you're fucking robbing fucking people. It's actually trying to pay money for legit shit. You know what I mean? That's highway robbery. Sorry, I calls it like I sees it, motherfucker. It's like Sid said. I calls it like I sees it. You know? I know what I am. You know what I mean? I know what I can do with my name. I don't know who you're saying hi to, but Rick ain't a very loved name in here. Let's put it that way. You see these posters? Rick and Morty, that's Rick Sanchez right there in the show. Like on my bones, all that. That's why he uses that. That's how childish these people are. Surprised it ain't Martin Truex Jr. talking to me next. You know what I mean? Like when I talk to New Breed, talk to them on their real cell phone. Not no fucking fake book, not none of that shit. Real cell to cell. See what I mean? Now you're good, dude. You didn't know nothing about that. You know what I mean? When I tell somebody once and they bring it up again, then it starts to cause an issue. You see what I mean? Because I've done told you once. I'm telling a bitch I'm the best it's ever been. I played on the bottom, run, boy, run. Badass begging chicken pan, picking out dough. When I get done with 10, the crows are going to be picking out his eye. You know, I got all kinds of shit worried about that piece of shit. Y'all would fucking laugh y'all's eyes out. I just don't put it out there like that, you know what I mean? I don't have time to waste in my daily life to even fucking pick a 3-minute song about this person. You know, I'm too busy. You know, the only way is up. Just like that. Look at that. Only way is up. And it went up, didn't it? Odd, huh? And what's up, Charlie? Yeah, I'm very good with hair. Yes. And, you know what I mean? There's a few women around here that swears that only Derkie touches their hair. That means cutting and dyeing. And, you know what I mean? Because the way I dye the hair and shit, you gotta do it the precise way. You have to get their unders, their highlights, you know what I mean? A lot of guys know shit about that, you know what I mean? If you love your girl, you pay attention to what she likes. If not, you don't never get to make it over with her. And they mad. You like my sloppy seconds, bro? That's one thing I always want to ask you, because you never even had them. They wouldn't let you smell their piss hole. That's a fucking fact. That's a fact, man. I mean, sorry, you know how many of them said, look at him, then look at you. Exactly. That motherfucker's goddamn claimed to, I hate to say this, his wife dying from 15 different diseases. Take care of that woman. Quit spending that GoFundMe on fucking prostitutes and OnlyFans, buddy. That's what you're doing. I got proof of it. You want me to expose that proof? Because I sure in the fuck can. Thanks, Shana didn't give me that shit, buddy. Please. That girl fucking turned on you in 2 seconds. And she still gets money from me. Because I know her Cash App. And I got screenshots of all of it. What do y'all think about that? When you leave, I have a laptop. Left all her shit logged in. Took screenshots, every bit of it. Every time it popped up, cha-ching, cha-ching. You should see the different fucking men that sends her money. I'm like, holy God, Jesus. How is your lips and puss lips ain't sore every day? I don't know. Sold her fucking grunt. I just can't, you know what I mean? That dope took her the fuck over. You know what I mean? I pulled this new look off. No, that's called meth the fuck up look. That's what that's called. You had long, gorgeous hair, girl, and you thought you had worms and shit in your head and cut it off, I heard. Now you're bald trying to pull off a fucking Miley Cyrus look with a wig. I took a picture of Miley of the same look she's trying to pull off. You wish. You fucking wish, man. Miley Cyrus has a fucking beautiful mansion/farm in Bluefield, West Virginia. You know why she bought it? She was getting at the airport to drive somewhere to get on another plane. She got a flat tire. She said by the time she could pick up the phone to call AAA, 6 people had done stopped and fixed her car and didn't ask for a dime. That's right. West Virginia, baby. Pride. Said she never has been in a state so respectable in her life. The people was completely respectful. They was willing to, you know what I mean, pay for tow truck, everything she wanted. And they didn't even know she was Miley Cyrus, so she told them. Now she got a $4 million fucking beautiful farm up there and shit. Look that shit up, guys. Miley Cyrus has a home in West Virginia. So does Jennifer Gardner. Born in Texas, raised in West Virginia, claims only West Virginia. Nick Nolte has a beautiful mansion here. Born and raised here. Should I keep going? Brad Paisley, goddamn Don Knox, Bob Denver, that's Gilligan that played Gilligan's Island. Jen from Gilligan's Island is from Beckley, West Virginia. I can just fucking keep rolling. Steve Harvey is from Welch, where I'll be fighting. You know what I mean? They don't call us, oh, yeah, exactly. Alabama is flat. You know what I mean? And y'all's coach is from West Virginia. His name's Nicholas Saban. He went to school at Fairmont State and played for WVU. You know all this, right? I always thought before he retired, he'd come here and bring us the title. You know what I mean? His alma mater. I don't know why he has not done that. I don't know. I just think he will before his contract ends at Bama. See what I'm saying? We got greats that come from here, man. Greats. D. Ray White, the #1 tap dancer in the fucking world. And that's just the start of it, man. You wouldn't believe how many other people were from here. You didn't know Nick Saban was from West Virginia? Holy shit, everybody, a lot of people know that. Yeah, why y'all think you're so good at ball? Why you think every recruit, imagine if he came to West Virginia, y'all think y'all be good anymore? See? They threw him out to the dogs at Miami, right? Give him 1 year at Miami, 2 tops. It takes 5 years to fucking draft to start a team. The fuck are they talking about? Okay, he's a recruiter, not a drafter. He can walk in and say, look, I will start you at quarterback because I see your potential. That kid's sons, because that's what position he wants to play. Pat White, 16 NCAA records, 4 BCS bowl games, not no playoff shit. BCS, the only quarterback to ever do that. From Daphne, Alabama, passed up Alabama, Auburn, all them because they wouldn't play him at quarterback. Say it's too small. But broke every one of Michael Vick's records. Too small, huh? Big don't spell bad. What kind of fucking dictionary y'all reading? Open up. No, he went to Fairmont State, bro. Fairmont State in West Virginia. He's from Fairmont, and he went to WVU. My phone's dying. Hold on.